What's up? Stayer. Stayer. It's right here. What's up? It's Stayer. What is going on? What is going on? I think my phone's probably the wind's gonna take my phone for sure. The wind's gonna take my phone for sure. So I'm just gonna do this. What's up? What's good? What's good? How you guys doing? It's Stayer. It's Stayer. Living life, loving life. How you guys doing? What's new? What's new in crypto? Everyone seems to be complaining. Everyone seems to be done with it. Everyone seems to be done with crypto. Everyone seems to be done with crypto. It's all over. It's all over. It's all over. Crypto is done. That's all I'm hearing right now. It's a every day is deader than the day before. Am I wrong? Like every day more dead than the day before. It's quite incredible. I don't get it, man. $2.8 trillion market cap for the whole entire market. It's not like it's a $1 million market cap. It's not like it's a $10 billion market cap. It's a $2 trillion market cap. My broskies. Clip this a little bit. Get your mic right, Stayer. All right. It's a 2 trillion, almost 3 trillion, almost $3 trillion market cap, guys. Massive. Gosh, should I start talking manosphere? Start talking about, I don't know. What else is there to talk about on YouTube? Even the car guys are gone. The exotic car guys, for most part, those guys have been demolished. What about what about the dating guys are gone? What is on YouTube anymore? I don't even know. But is there plays? Is there plays out there? Um, the Donnie one went really far. It went, 250K. That was fun. Um, what else? No. I think there are crypto people watching, but they just don't want to interact with me because they're down so bad. But I mean, is that my fault? No, it's not my fault. So you might as well come and talk about it. You might as well come and talk about it. And you know what I mean? Like you might as well come and speak your piece. Speak your piece. What have you gotten rugged on today? What has not worked out for you today in crypto? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know what's on your mind. I want to know. Yeah, bro. I know. I got the pipes. I can sing a tune. I can sing a tune like no other. I wanna know and know what's behind. I wanna know, bro. Smash the like, say something, because you know what? There's something new in crypto. It's a USDC on Solana. Ooh, whoa. It hasn't done jack shit yet. 18 in the building. This USDC, man. Every coin that I touched on USDC on pump, freaking rugged today. Every single one rugged. The migration point on those is at 58K. So on regular pump, it's 26K, but for these, it's 58K, and these coins are getting crushed. These coins are getting crushed. They're not making it. It's just absolute assville. What's up, Alex? Hello from Turkey. Shout out to Turkey. Shout out to Turkey. Yo, but I'm not going. I'm never gonna go, bro. My not even my community, my whole freaking uh financial market is gone. I used to come on here and say my platoon is gone. And I used to come on here and say my community is gone. Bro, the whole entire crypto market is toast, bro. It's toast, man. There's literally people storming the chats where it used to be all bullish, like, here's a play that's gonna work out, here's this and that. People are coming in there asking for jobs, asking for someone to refer them for work. I mean, it is so bad in crypto right now. It's not even funny. It's so bad. It's really bad. If you don't have another like source of income, you're fucked in crypto. Like you are so bad. Where am I from? I'm from South Jersey. Shout out to Jersey. I'm from South Jersey, but I lived all over the US. Now I'm in Baja. I'm in Baja, as you can see. Increíble. But guess what? No one's here to enjoy it with me. Nobody is here to enjoy it with me. My whole community is toast. They PvP'd each other, they rugged each other, they scammed each other, they got into other coins that rugged, and they've sent me messages saying I'm not in anymore. And then the next day, I see them in another chat room acting like nothing happened. I mean, it's complete degenerateville. Smash the likes. Complete degenerates. It's insanity. Insanity what's going on. Is this what the AIDS epidemic felt like in the 80s? I was just a baby. But is this what it felt like to get AIDS? Is this what it felt like to just absolutely just lose all touch with humanity? Because that's what it's like in crypto right now. It feels like everyone's got AIDS, and they just don't want to come outside. Or I mean, I know COVID was like kind of a different animal, but is this what getting full blown AIDS is like? Is this financial full blown AIDS? Like this is crazy. Like I feel like, look, here's a crypto. That's crypto. Nothing going on. You know what I mean? Nothing. All my friends are dead. Put me to the edge. Shout out to Uzi. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. I almost have to start talking about something else. You guys don't want to talk about crypto anymore. What else is going on? Who's going to win the NBA Finals? No. But what else is going on, bro? I mean, this, and then you go on X, and it's just it's just trash. What's up, Lily Posey? What's up, Lily Posey? I know what's on your mind. Where are you from, Lily Posey? How's Turkey going out there, Alex? How's Turkey right now, brother? I mean, here's the thing. Know why it's dead silent right now? Is because folks wanted to go leave crypto and go trade stocks at the absolute top. And just like I thought, they absolutely crushed everybody. They crushed everybody in stocks. I mean, if you were in crypto and you ran over to stocks, you got absolutely crushed. You got shellacky lacky. You got crushed. Like stocks just fucking tanked the last couple of days. You know, if you were in crypto and you said fuck crypto and go into stocks the last like week or two, you bought the absolute top of stocks. You got crushed by the AI, those AI coins. They're all down. I mean, the bloodbath, it's just best not to participate. I mean, I touched a couple of coins today. I lost $200 today. I mean, and I am trading very small. I am trading super small. I mean, I'm talking about $100 buys tops, and I got rugged twice today on USDC, on pump, and all this stuff. Man, that whole bonding at 58K. Man, this market cannot handle that. Smash the likes. Who's in here with me? 5 in the building. Get in here. Who's in here with me? Talking crypto. Let's go. I wanna know what's on your mind. I wanna know. Yeah, bro. I might just bot this channel. I might just talk to this thing and have like 50 people, like fake 50 people watching. What do you think? I mean, crypto investors don't even care about hanging out. They don't even care about humanity. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to keep this thing going, bro. You know? But I don't have any plays for you because this market's dead. Well, I got one play. I got a funky play. I got a funky play. It literally has like $26 in volume, but the day is pushed. It's called mackerel, Mackie, whatever you want to call it. It's on ETH. Smash the likes, but that one, hey man, I mean, I think it'll do pretty well. I'm gonna be talking about it more. I mean, it has a chance. It has a chance, but you know, I don't even know anymore, guys. We really are. That guy playing guitar, like they used to do crypto channels. Now they're playing guitar. I got people ran over the stocks and got wrecked. I got friends that hit me up, said they're just quitting crypto. That they're just quitting crypto, that they're just done with crypto. You know what I mean? They're just done. They didn't want to talk about it. Where does that leave me? You know what I mean? Where does that leave me? The only people that are in this market are selfish weirdos, degenerate weirdos, guys who will rug you for nothing, will rug you for absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? I want CTO something. I want to CTO something and send it. I don't know where my dogs are at. Every time I want to, get my chat, everybody's fighting. Smash the likes. Everybody's fighting. Everything. Everyone's just so sad, man. So sad. It's like everybody takes their turn getting called a scammer. It's like scammer, scammer. This guy's a scammer, 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 scammer. Just calling each other scammers. It's just crappy, bro. This is literally the worst bear market I've ever seen. I've seen my friends literally get blown to bits. I've seen people get blown, like stepping on mines, just getting absolutely wrecked, ruined. Wives. Dude, I have 3 people over the last like shoot, over the last like 30 days, 3 people in crypto told me they're getting divorced over this shit. Isn't that crazy? I mean, they're not saying it's this, but I mean, these guys were, what's up, D-Mac? I mean, these guys were definite degens. You know what I mean? Absolute degens. Like in all the rooms, like scanning, hey, getting into this at like 5K and riding it up and getting a, taking initials out, at 20K and riding free and doing all that, bro. These guys are getting divorced. These guys are getting kicked out of their homes. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, bro. Like this market has obliterated the human spirit. I mean, smash the likes, 26 people in here. I'm talking about the crypto market. It's like a new AIDS epidemic. It's like literally people aren't coming outside because they got the Magic Johnson, and it's this crypto market. Oh my gosh, am I right, DMAC? Like there's nobody left. Like, what do you want me to say? Like there's nobody left but absolute creepers. Like this market is creepy, and everybody's calling each other scammers. Everybody's, you know, just blaming each other for stuff. You know what I mean? Everybody's just, I'm so happy I came out to Baja just to chill out. Um, I got two businesses now. I actually started a make sure you can insure your money. So I'm already licensed for that, started a business for that, and then I have my business in California. So I'm doing okay. But I want crypto to be better. I want people to be here. You know what I mean? Smash the likes. That one like in here, there's had 26 some people in here, and they all leave because I said crypto. This sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I'm better off. I'm better off doing like movie reviews or something. Like this shit's ass, and I'm tired of it. I just, it's like I don't know anymore. I touched two coins today. DMAC might know one of them. I touched two coins today, and I lost $200. I'm not even trading big. I'm not even like putting more than $50 in this stuff, and I've seen somehow lost $200 today. Isn't that weird? I've done pretty well the last couple of days. We sent Donnie, which I wish went higher. I wish it had some legs, but made a couple bucks on that, not much. I'm not trying to dump on anybody, so around trip most of my back, but made a few hundred bucks on that. But man, everything else, man, I mean, what is there? It's always this new thing, and it doesn't pay, like this USDC thing. Why are you gonna set a migration point at 58K, a bonding point at 58K? Why would you set it so high? You know what I mean? If anything, set it lower. That would make this market pretty bullish. What if stuff got bonded at like 13K, you know what I mean, instead of 26? That's more bullish. Honestly, I should have never bid any of these USDC coins today on Sol because that migration point is way too far away. It's just too far away for this market. Nobody's gonna buy that up that high. It's better to see stuff bond a little lower. Am I right? You know, you know what I mean? Like it's better. It's better to bond stuff lower than that, dude. Good evening. Feels good to see you in Ensenada. Like when your channel blew up. I know, right? I mean, I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing, bro. Right, Real Maj? I'm gonna keep living my life. Like I told you guys, I'm not going. I'm never gonna go. I told you I will outlast this market because I make money outside of this market. I work all day long. When I'm in chats and I'm looking at coins, I'm also doing other stuff with my businesses. You know what I mean? I work all day long and I hang out with my kids and my wife all day long. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, man. And I'm seeing people pop in and see me here, and I know these are people from last cycle. or last year where they got wrecked or they made a lot of money and lost it, or and then they see me here again and they just turn it off. They're just pissed. I've never had so many people pissed at me for just living my life. So weird. It is so odd. Like people really want you down and out. I told you I'm not going. I told you I would outlast this market. If it went bearish, I'm still gonna do my thing. I told you I'm spending old money. I am doing my thing right now. You know what I mean? And it's only gonna get better, you know. And I'm an entrepreneur. I started a new business in finance for smart money investors. I started that. I still have my other business, and crypto is just going to be crypto. Crypto is just going to be like this, and we're just going to have to find opportunities where they are. But for the most part, I tell you what, man, it's going to take a lot to get people back and buying. It's going to take a lot for people to come back and actually be involved in this market. Real Maj. You know what I mean? It really is. It's gonna take a little bit. It's gonna take a little bit of doing. you know, because I really don't see. I really don't see. A lot of folks got wrecked. A lot of folks aren't coming back. And if they do come back, um, I don't know, but you guys thought I'd freeze myself to death in Argentina this winter? No, man. I popped out. I bought 8 plane tickets. You know what I mean? Like, because the money's there. Smash the likes. You know what I mean? Like, I make moves, and I live very frugal. I love the deals out here, and bro, for a whole week's worth of groceries, you know how much I spend for a family of 8, and plus my sister-in-law is here. My sister-in-law is living with us in this big estancia. I think it's like 5 bedrooms, 3 baths here. Overlooking the ocean. You know, how much I spent in groceries for the week for 9 people. $240. I mean, meat, vegetables, snacks, drinks. Like breakfast items. I mean, filling the fridge and freezer probably for a little bit longer than that. It was like 4,000 pesos, bro. 4,000 pesos is like 250 bucks, bro. If I was in, if I was in LA, bro, it'd be like 800, $900. I make moves like this. Okay. I set my family up to where we're fluid. We roll with the punches. We like being places that are fun. We don't like doing the moseying around, doing the high school thing, and being the high school coach and go to, like, no, bro. Like, I grew up like that. I was like, no, like, we got to make moves. We got a big family. I got a baby on the way. My wife is pregnant. I got a son. I got a son on the way. We found out it's a boy. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have 5 sons and 2 girls, bro. They're down there studying right now. They're studying Discord. My sons are studying Discord right now because we're gonna be ready for the bull run. I'm gonna have my sons adminning. You're not gonna know who they are. I'm gonna have them adminning. We're gonna be building this business up, because when everybody comes back, we're gonna have $100 a month Discord and a $350 a month whale group, and we're gonna be running shit there. We're gonna be running shit. You know what I mean? And you just got to plan for the future. You just got to be relentless. You can't accept the circumstances of today. And what I'm seeing today in this market is people that are feeling sorry for themselves, feeling that the market's over with. They're in that acceptance phase. They're in the acceptance phase of this market. They're in the acceptance phase of this market, where everyone thinks it's over, and that's when the market starts to send. That's when the market starts to go crazy. That's when the market starts to go nuts, and you gotta be ready. So I'm preparing my fields for rain. I'm telling you, smash the likes. I am preparing my fields for rain. Whoever saw that movie, what was that movie? It was a Christian movie, but it was a football movie. And he said, "You know what farmer did well? It wasn't the farmer that accepted that the fields were dry and that no rain was coming. It was the farmer that prepared his fields for rain. That's the farmer that got the crops. That's the farmer that wins." You know what? And I don't have to be a blockchain connoisseur. I don't have to be a wallet watcher to tell you this market's coming back, guys. You know what I mean? You were ahead of the curve. Turns out there is negative immigration, which hasn't been since the Great Depression. Bro, I'm telling you. Uh, hey, I need to tell you this. Homage, bro. This country, Mexico, is in a renaissance. They are building. Everybody's happy. Everybody's making money. There's just money exchanging hands. The middle class has never been stronger. This Mexico is going, and Ensenada is growing. Ensenada is beautiful. It's growing. It's vibrant. Everybody's happy. They're going out to the movies. The restaurants are full. The groceries are cheap and plentiful, and you know what I mean? Everything is better here. We need to get a bunch of people behind one token, unite the families. We have to unite the families. We have to. DMAC, like seriously, we have to. You know, I'm like an idea of 6 months in a place and then moving, bro. I'm telling you, it's the best, bro. I'm on my third summer. You understand? I haven't experienced a winter yet. It was starting to get cold in Chile and Argentina. I bounced because I want my mindset to be fresh. I want to be happy. I want to be. I want everything to be fresh and free. It really lends it. I've been on the beach all day. You see, I got a tan. I've been on the beach all day. It was so sunny today. We're not gonna get a sunset because it's the overcast came in. But I've been on the beach all day, every day the last couple days, bro. It turns out, yeah, negative immigration. Like Alex Becker said, there used to be a used to be Ponzi schemes, but it's turned into useful utility, especially AI coins. Yeah, bro, the shit actually works. But the degenning and the gambling will come back. That's what's going to push crypto up. It's going to be the biggest catch-up trade to stocks and and silver and gold and all of that. And that's why I like being on both sides. I start, bro. I got my insurance license. I have a I'm getting my smart money expert certifications, bro. I'm gonna be selling freaking all kinds of long term insure money vehicles because when people start making money this next time, I'm gonna have a whole section of people locking up their money and insuring it, not through through actual insurance companies, not through these scammy staking pools and stuff like that. I'm all for crypto to a certain point. You can't protect your money by keeping it in crypto all the time. I'm sorry, you just can't do that. You're gonna have to use established institutions that can insure your money. There's no getting around it. There's no getting around it. They're in crypto, and they're gonna insure this in crypto at some point. But bro, you just gotta think outside the box. You gotta hedge against yourself. You know what I mean? And it's just like it has to happen that way. It has to happen that way, man. You know what I mean? And so yeah, everybody's gone. Even dude, look at shout out to Crypto Galaxy. Shout out to Crypto Galaxy, but even Crypto Galaxy only like 20K shitters. He's only everybody. I mean, you know what I mean? There's nothing to call. And look at all these coins, ETH and on Sol, dude. Nobody has any emotion, bro. I was getting dragged. I was getting dragged on Telegram, you know, on YouTube, on X. Oh, you don't have any emotion, Stayer. Stayer, you don't have any emotion anymore. You don't have any emotion, bro. Nobody has any emotion anymore, bro. This guy Spider, who is one of the top, he has like 150K X followers and 35,000 Telegram followers in his group. Called some coin I was in today. It did nothing. He dumped it and sold the out and took the allo. Somebody paid him 10 SOL and 1%. And he sold his allo right away because he knew it had no volume. And he took that 10 SOL, man. I'm telling you. I mean, not even that's why Yeezus really isn't calling many coins right now, you know, because he knows he doesn't have any volume in this market. Nobody has any volume. Nobody. It is a bag working environment, and that's it. That's when we sent Donnie from 2K to 252K. That was a major accomplishment in this space. That was a major accomplishment. That was 100x in this shitty ass crypto market. And I'll hang my hat on that. And we're going to do that again and again and again. You know what I mean? Michael Saylor sold, he bought the dip later. And after all, the sale was a small portion of MicroStrategy's total reserves. Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, even he's selling a little bit. He made a profit. I think he bought some back and he made a profit. But yeah, bro. I mean, it's insane stuff. I'm actually in this coin called MACKE, which literally, guys, it literally has like $26 in volume. But the dev is great. And he's gonna send this thing. And I'm friends with him. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it with you. I don't even know how to do that on here right now, but I think I'm gonna do a different stream. I'm gonna do a video about it. And I'll give you the it's on ETH. Just grab a little bag. You know, I'm gonna be talking about it a lot, help them out. But yeah, man. Um, there's not much out there. There's not much going on. Um, looks like shout out to the guitar guy. Guitar guy just sent me something. Guitar guy just sent me something. Yeah, I mean, people are sending stuff though. Stuff, but it's like at all time high. I mean, I can't. I mean, you just can't. You know, it's very. I mean, shout out to the guitar guy, but shit. I mean, even a 20K all time high, like you can't even touch it. You can't even buy a coin like that. You have to get. I have to get in under 5K. Like I have to get in under 5K, or I'm not touching it. Even then, it's a risk. You know what I mean? Even then, it's a risk. But bro, I'll be here. The market will come back while I'm here. I'm gonna be here for a while, for the foreseeable future. I love it here. I love it here in Baja. Baja is cheap. It's fun. The weather's amazing. Everything's incredible. The crazy drama between Crypto Gains and Superman. Bro, shout out to Crypto Gains. That's my dog. I'll always ride with him. That's my dog. Shout out to Crypto Gains. I'm not beefing with Superman, but shout out to Crypto Gains. That's my dog. You know, we're in law of attraction together. Great guy. You know, that's my dog. That's my dog. And what are they why are they beefing over law of attraction? Real Maj, why are they beefing over law of attraction? At least we honestly some I mean some good old-fashioned beef might be good for this market, at least for my channel. At least we get some drama in here. Something. We need something. Can we get some drama or something in here? You know, let's get something going in here, man. Let's get some viewership back because I can't send anything to 10 mil, 5 mil, or even a mil on my own right now. Nobody can. There's no buyers. You know what I mean? Nobody can. Not nobody, bro. Nobody. So if there's all these KOLs that are flexing, not even Ansem can send anything. Not even, Poe or what's his name? Eric Stevens, nobody. Shout out to all these guys, but nobody can send anything right now on their own, especially. Crypto Gains, Superman, you know what? They still have crazy motion. Those guys are absolute, absolute titans in this market. Superman claimed Law of Attraction was a bad choice for large single holder. What do you mean by that? Then Crypto Gains trashed his pick of alt season and their one-time collaboration for DAO. You know what? Hey, you know what? If these guys beef and just have a little fun doing it, good for them. They're smart for doing it because at least have the engagement because there's really nothing else going on in this market except for people getting absolutely wrecked. You know what I mean? Honestly, hats off to them for having any kind of presence and fire in this market. Honestly, hats off to both of them. Hats off to Crypto Gains and Superman. Superman. I wish I was beefing with somebody. Where's Yeezus at? I'll beef with Yeezus right now. Tell Yeezus he's a bitch. Tell Yeezus he's a bitch. All right. Nah, Yeezus is great, but honestly, some old fashioned beef right now, man. Be nice. Would be nice. Smash the likes. It would be nice. I mean, to get any kind of engagement would be incredible outside of these coins, because these coins are rugging like crazy. Claiming Law of Attraction has a few largers that will dump on retail and that they were using copyright material for the secret. Yeah. I mean, I think I might have done that too. I mean, yeah, they used the secret seal. I think that's their page got taken down. That might have been a little bit of a bad move, but also a pretty good move too. Notice that Law of Attraction changed their logo to not be a replica of the secret. You know what? Then, hey, Real Maj, I missed that email. Crypto Games, he might have emailed me that because I've been using the secret emblem for my videos on Law of Attraction. But yeah, shout out to Law of Attraction. Hey, man. Hey, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Law of Attraction. It's a really good coin. I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love Law of Attraction. Shout out to Crypto Gains, man. Absolute titan in this space. You know what I mean? He'll send something for nothing, bro. That guy will send your shit. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, how is alt season staying up? How is Law of Attraction staying up? I mean, you got to have some big holders holding, bro. The holders got to be holding, and they're holding. You know what I mean? Like you got to have some holders. Like I think we should let go of all the technicalities that we keep, talking about in crypto, where it's this, that, and the other thing. You know what? Something just needs to go to a mil. Something just needs to go to 10 mil. Something needs to go to 100 mil. Something needs to freaking send. You know what I mean? And I got to be in on it early. I'm just trying to do that. I've been scanning. You know what I'm in right now? That ITO, Iran takeover coin. I bought like 1.5%, did a diabolical sell order. Oh man, did a diabolical sell order at a mill. And that's the previous all-time high for it is 1.39 mil. That was back in July of 2025. I'm doing diabolical sell orders on coins that I think are just gonna pop out of nowhere, and just putting 50 bucks in for like 1% because they're down at like 2 or 3K, and you see what happens. You know what I mean? That I mean, that's the only thing. That's the only way you can really play this market right now. I mean, it's very hard to for anything to send. You know what I mean? It's the worst I've seen it. Every single day, there's more people exiting the market. You know what I mean? Which I mean, it's in a free fall in terms of participation. It's in an absolute free fall. You know what I mean? And it's kind of a shame, but it's kind of necessary. It's really, really necessary for the market to turn and go crazy. And it's gonna happen soon. It's gonna happen soon. This market will turn and go crazy. And I gotta be ready for it. You know what I mean? Who's on the team? How do you know this is going to bond? Question mark. Yeah, bro. 9 in the building. Smash the likes, man. 9 in the building, only 2 likes. Travesty, man. Show some love. Iran is dictating everything in our lives right now. I know. I know. That's why I like that coin Iran takeover because it 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 kind of encapsulizes like both things happening, like Iran taking over oil or the US taking over Iran. It kind of says the same thing. So anything can trigger this thing right now. I think we're gonna go. I'm betting on doomsday type coins that are just gonna pump if the market starts to suck and everything goes shitty. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then it's so weird, right? You drop a coin in chat and everybody's dropping shitters. Everybody's dropping coins that aren't going to do very well or have a high chance of not doing well. But whenever it doesn't fun, isn't it funny? Like when you drop a coin in the chat, everybody gets on you. Like when it doesn't send, it's like, guys, you're dropping 30 different coins, and I drop one in here. You know what I mean? And it's the problem. Mexico and Argentina have used hard situations to become more self-efficient. Bro, bro, I gotta say something about Mexico right now. It's massively underrated. Mexico, Mexico is a first world country, guys. It is not a third world country. They know what they're doing here. They know what they're doing here. They have the resources, they have the people, they have the goods, the products, and it's cheap. Everybody, everybody is doing well. Have you actually? Yeah, I speak to. Yeah, he's a friend of. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I speak to crypto gains. Yeah, yeah, man. He's the one that onboarded me to Law of Attraction. Personal message. Yeah, bro. Really good guy. Yeah, he actually came into this chat um last year during this time last year. You know, great guy. Yeah, we're gonna probably lab hardcore when this market turns around. We're gonna collab hardcore, bro. We're gonna collab hardcore, bro. You know? So, yeah, man. So, that's about it, really. I just wanted to come on for a little bit. I got a couple videos coming out tomorrow. Stay vigilant. Stay vigilant, though, guys. It will get better. Just trade small. Don't go crazy. All right. I really appreciate you guys, though. Real Maj, DMAC and everybody. Smash the likes, and I will talk to you guys soon. Stayer is out. Let's go.